I want to say, let me not waste your time, but meta has seen a shift with buffs to versatile guns like Bison and nerfs to aggressive weapons like Switchblade. As such, weapon rankings are all over the place, but bear with me while we go through the best guns you need to use in COD Mobile Season 10. MAC-10 maintains a position for being aggressive SMG meta. We have 22 meters of effective range with very good time to kill for an aggressive SMG, and this time to kill is got even hitting all leg shots, unlike guns like Switchblade that need us to hit upper body to get competitive time to kill. MAC-10 also features the fastest ADS movement in the game, which makes it hard for enemies to hit us, along with the fastest running speed for primary weapons. It has the fastest fire rate, which makes missing shots very less punishing, and this also helps with tracking fast ADS movement on enemies. 53 bullets in mag helps us take on multiple enemies at a time, and 1.1 second reload cancel is fast, allowing us to keep pushing more and more enemies while having lesser downtime between gunfights. For cons, it has bullet speed, which gives it slow time to kill at long range, but it doesn't matter too much as we play aggressive with it. And this is the next con, the need to play aggressive. MAC-10 playstyle is like we are using a shotgun but on SMG instead. It has no versatility. Why we can make effective use of MAC-10 on smaller maps like Summit or inside a hardpoint. Sprint to fire is also on the slow side, same with the bullet spread at range, but this doesn't matter too much as we won't be using it like an assault rifle. And base bullet spread is good enough to play within this 22 meter range, and it also has good hip fire if you want to hip fire in close range. Recoil can cause some issues for some people, but literally just pull down very fast and you will be fine. Overall, MAC-10 is a 5-star weapon for playing within its niche, but beyond that it gets easily outgunned by most other guns. With Switchblade nerf, we might be seeing more MAC-10 get used this season. And now is a good time to leave a like and comment something nice to help support the video. Switchblade received a slight range nerf this season, but it still maintains 27 meter of effective range, but time to kill is slower than MAC-10. We can potentially get faster time to kill if we can hit head, chest or upper arm, but it won't be that consistent unlike MAC-10, which can hit all leg shots and still get good time to kill. Mobility is on the faster side for SMGs, and we get 41 bullets in mag with 1.1 second reload cancel, making it good for playing aggressive. It is more versatile to use in MAC-10, but not as versatile as some other guns mentioned in this list. There isn't any big con, but sprint to fire is faster than MAC-10 but still on the slow side. Not much to say for Switchblade. People have liked using it in the previous season, but looking at the current state of meta, I am reluctant to recommend it, as Switchblade loses out to many guns further in this list. As an alternative, we can use MX-9 instead, but recoil is a big concern. Bison got adjusted hitbox and range changes this season. The advantage is, previously we used large caliber ammo to improve the hitbox, but that isn't needed anymore, which indirectly also buffs the range, and we have 27 meter of good time to kill range, but after that it falls off due to legs doing 0.8 times the damage, and we still need minimum 3 stomach shots to get the 368 milliseconds time to kill, which may not be consistent if enemies jump or slide around to evade bullets. There is potential for 3-shot kill in close range, but even that isn't consistent. If you want somewhat of a consistent 3-shot weapon, then look at AK-47. I will have a separate in-depth video on it very soon. Mag size is a major advantage as we get 64 bullets in mag with 1.2 seconds reload cancel, which can do 1 versus 5 against enemy team and still have pending bullets in mag, making Bison good for playing aggressive. And for playing range, we have pretty much no recoil, which can beam any range along with good bullet spread with Gunsmith build, making Bison very versatile and more versatile to use than Switchblade. ADS movement is like assault rifles, Peacekeeper for example, which is still fast but not as fast as some other SMGs, and sprint to fire is the fastest we have seen so far. There isn't any major cons, just hitbox, which can be kind of a drawback for some, but it is still better than on Switchblade, and we have better ranges and time to kill as well. well. Large caliber ammo is still usable for better hitbox, but our range becomes 35 meter, which is still well and good, no worries. But if you notice this damage and range chart, the tactical beyond 41 meter range is very bad, while range boosting is kind of essential, as Bison beyond this effective range will lose pretty much against any other gun. Nonetheless, Bison can go head to head against other weapons and win those gunfights no issues, so don't let the number 8 ranking let you think Bison is bad by any means. And a lot of time and research was spent on this analysis, so do share it with your COD Mobile friends to help share this information around. CBR4 makes a comeback this season, and the first advantage is the hitbox. Unlike Bison, which does low damage to legs, CBR4 maintains the same damage as base, which gives us consistent tactical at all ranges, and we have 31 meter of effective range with good tactical playing within this range. ADS movement is good, what we expect of SMGs, with 50 bullets in mag, which we reload in 1.3 seconds, and sprint to fire is around the average. Recall is very easy to beam at range, and we get good bullet spread with build too. One unique feature of CBR4 is the assault rifle wall penetration, which is better compared to other SMGs, so you can wallbang this SMG like you will on an assault rifle. There isn't any glaring cons which outright pops out. CBR4 was always a good weapon, and right now it may not be the number 1 best meta it used to be in past, but it is still one of the best SMGs we can use this season, and I will use this instead of Switchblade for sure. Holger is a versatile LMG featuring consistent hitbox where legs don't do low damage, and our effective range is over 9,000! Over 60 meters with 30 meters of good tactical range. Holger can play versatile due to the assault rifle like ADS movement it has, while having huge range and 100 bullets in mag with easy recall and good bullet spread to take range fights. Disable is a special advantage of LMGs which make enemy movement slower, but you can use FMG if you want. Holger features the common LMG cons like slower reload speed, slower running speed, slower ADS speed, etc. Otherwise, Holger right now is better than the meta Holger from past, so don't forget to abuse it. Top 5 are the versatile assault rifles. They have the same playstyle why they are mentioned together. Peacekeeper is known for its SMG-like mobility and its fast ADS movement, which got nerfed, but it is same as Bison now, which is still faster than other assault rifles. Our hitbox is consistent, legs don't do low damage, and we have 31 meter of effective range with good tactical in this range. We get 40 bullets in mag, and one major advantage of Peacekeeper is that it has the fastest reload speed among the top 10 weapons, allowing us to play very aggressively and keep on pushing enemies. The good hitbox competitive tactical allows us to go head to head against other SMGs and come out on top. Another unique feature is the lower flinch compared to guns like Holger, which makes it good for beaming at range. Speaking of beaming, the recoil is easy to beam along with good bullet spread, allowing Peacekeeper to play from close range to long range all at the same time. M13 has the fastest fire rate among assault rifles with SMG-like mobility, and the ADS movement is faster than Peacekeeper and it's the same as CBR4, while having better ranges as we have 42 meter of effective range with consistent tactical due to legs not doing low damage, and recoil is easy to manage with good bullet spread to take range fights, but if you want you can use granulated instead. We get 40 bullets in mag, which is low for a fast firing gun like this, but 1.1 second reload cancel gets us back into action quickly as well. One con is the bullet speed as it gives us slow tactical at range, but it isn't too big of a concern, and if you want more bullets in mag you can use this build. Peacekeeper and M13 have similar performance, so feel free to use either. For more analysis and best Gunsmith builds, you can join our Discord server. Chopper is an underrated LMG. It has faster fire rate than Holger, giving us faster tactical, but 4-shot range only extends till 16 meters, and then we have infinite 5-shot range, making range boosting attachments absolutely pointless, and we can use this instead. Mobility stats are on slower side as LMGs usually have, but one advantage is the iron sight, as with heavy handle we have a clean view of the enemy which allows us to aim accurately at range, and and the recoil along with bullet spread are both very good, which lets us beam and take advantage of the huge 5-shot range. Disables another advantage, but you can use FMJ instead. Overall, use Holger if you want a versatile LMG, but use Chopper if you want a proper LMG, cause once a Chopper player is allowed to settle behind a head glitch, it's like a human sentry. Not much to say for top 3. SKS, which is the best semi-auto to use. Otherwise, you can use the XPR instead. Use SKS for spamming, but use XPR if you want one-shot kills, but still want the ability to spam bullets if needed. SVD can be used as alternative, but XPR is better now. Number 2 and number 1 weapons are interchangeable, but Krig 6 gets a mention at second for a major reason: iron sights. The iron sights are kind of bad and shake a lot, while people prefer to use red dot, which wastes an attachment slot, and Mythic is really amazing on this weapon. Krig has 31 meter of 4-shot range and an infinite 5-shot range afterwards, which is why barrel is a common attachment that is let go off in favor of red dot, and we get 26 meter of 4-shot range instead. Not bad, but Krig also has bullet speed, which will give a slow time to kill at range, while preferring to play a bit more aggressive with this weapon works in its favor, rather than trying to beam this infinite 5-shot range. Recoil is a beam on Krig, and the bullet spread is on par with Kilo, which has one of the best spreads in the game. We get 50 bullets in mag with 1.4 seconds reload cancel, which is usable for playing aggressive when needed, and mobility is slower than guns like M13 or Peacekeeper, but still usable for rushing and pushing enemies. Gunsmith builds are also very versatile, and you can find more builds here. And the number 1 best gun in season 10 goes to Kilo 141. Kilo has always been a good gun, but it shot up in rankings due to meta changing towards versatility and needing to engage in more mid to long range gunfights, which is where Kilo has always been good at. Kilo has 47 meter of 5-shot range with approx 29 meter of 4-shot range. The 4-shot range is not too different than base Krig, and 5-shot range is huge that majority of gunfights will happen within this effective range. Base Krig also has better iron sights, and red dot isn't essential on it, and there is no bullet speed either, meaning we get 352 milliseconds time to kill at 47 meters without fail, unlike Krig, which will have slow time to kill due to bullet speed. Chopper has infinite 5-shot range, and Kilo can go head to head against it and come out on top playing within this 47 meter range. Kilo is that good. Recoil is easy to beam at range, and bullet spread is one of the best, but it does have cons like mobility, which is similar to Krig but slower than Peacekeeper or M13, but we get 50 bullets in mag with 1.3 seconds reload cancel, allowing us to be aggressive when needed. You can also use the aggressive Gunsmith if you prefer. Overall, both Krig and Kilo are so similar you can use either, and the number 1 and number 2 positions are pretty much interchangeable. However, there is a special mention, that is KSP-45. KSP is one of the most versatile guns we can use this season, as it can one burst kill in close range while having the second fastest ADS movement in the game, only losing out to Mach 10, with fast reload cancel time of 1.1 seconds, making KSP-45 very good for playing aggressive. But it also has infinite 2 burst kills at any range with good bullet spread thanks to it being a burst weapon, with no recoil sprays, making it an amazing performer to use at range. The only con is the burst mechanism, as people aren't used to it and prefer to use full auto guns instead. And 30 bullets in mag may seem low, but most gunfights end within 3 or 4 bursts, making 30 bullets enough, which is why if you can get used to KSP-45, there isn't a better versatile weapon to use at the moment. But it is hard to use and not everyone does well with it, why it is unranked and a special mention. Snipers like DLQ or shotguns like KRM or BY-15 are also a special mention, as they are the best in their respective niche. And that concludes the top 10 analysis for COD Mobile Season 10. This video took a lot of time and effort, so help make it popular by sharing it on your social media. And until next time, bye.